Today I'd like to talk about time rubato. Last time we have talked about how you can sing, so you can help yourself what kind of a rubato that you can implement when playing piano. So when you sing, it will give you a lot of idea which part you want to take longer time, which part you just want to move forward. So we're going to talk about several types of time rubato. The first type is that you slow down at the end of a phrase, and when you start a new phrase, you start speeding up a little bit. So basically, you borrow the amount of time that you length. Okay. Just a little bit slow down here and then move forward. So you slow down towards the end, and then when you start a new phrase, you move forward. Just a little bit here, slow down, and then move forward. And then slow down a little bit here, and then so when you start a new phrase, you start speeding up. So the end of the section, you want to slow down a little bit towards the end. Type of a rubato you can implement, especially when you have a big leap. So when you're trying to sing the big leap, you need more time to breathe, right? On the piano music. So whenever you have a big leap, you don't want to rush to reach the highest point. So you gotta take your time to reach the highest point. So this is where you have a big leap, which is from E to G, right? So you don't want to go quickly, but right? So here, instead of playing quickly, right? But you want to go like, right? And so you're trying to emphasize the G. So before you play G, you already play the bass note C. So that way you can do rubato to emphasize the G, the highest note. And also when you're using rubato, make sure it's tasteful. If you use a rubato like every phrases, the rubato doesn't sound special anymore. So for example, the Opus 9 number 2, I know many people, they do rubato here. But if you play the opening section with the rubato, it doesn't sound special anymore. So usually the opening section, I try without rubato. So when you do rubato in the next phrase, it sounds more special. So like this, in the first phrase, just keep it simple. Right? So you don't want to do rubato like every phrases. But the second phrase, you need rubato because this is where you have a big leap, right? From the turn to high C. So this is where you need to implement rubato. So it sounds naturally singing, right? Yeah, but make sure when you use rubato, make sure you're able to control the amount of rubato so it doesn't sound heavy but tasteful. So this is where you implement ritenuto. So ritenuto means to slow down immediately, not gradually. So slowing down gradually is much easier, right? Because this is something that comes out naturally. But with tenuto, you have to slow down immediately. So what you can do is you slow down by doubling the beat. So like this. This is where you see retenuto. So retenuto means to slow down immediately. So how can you slow down immediately instead of slowing down gradually? You're simply doubling the beats where you see retenuto. So that's how you slow down immediately.